There we go. There we go. That's on. There we go. Right there. That's on. There we go. Double white maggot on hook. Lovely fish to end on. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be, I wouldn't say epic, but it's definitely going to be different. No fishing, but bringing you some potential fishing based content today.
Chesterfield Canal, common carp. There's all these here. Look at all those skimmers.
And probably some forgotten fishing that some of you have never experienced. I know I'm one of those people. So I'm going to walk you down this road. I'm actually in a village called Kiveton today, and just at the side of not a busy road, but a loud one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you just over there and take you to a stretch of water on a canal which is being fed by this little brook down here, and it's got a bit of history to it. You guys will be the history teachers on this one, not me, but a lot of people have not seen this stretch of canal for a very long time, nor have they seen where it sort of rebirths from after it were filled in many years ago. So I'll spin you around and show you where I am. So I am here. For any of you that knows where here is, welcome to the parish of Wales. This is apparently called Kiveton Park, and I am going to go through this left-hand turn up here and head over to a stretch of canal over there. So I am going to be going through there, I think. Should be a footpath. Oh yeah, there it is. Here is Kiveton Waters. Still got an update video to do on that soon for you all. I know everyone's dying for a Kiveton Waters update. There's Kiveton Waters, and I'm just going to cross over here. Ah, there we are. Public footpath. Massive sign. And take you through this area here. I'm not going to walk you step by step because it can get a bit tedious. But there is animals in here, and I'm not paying for anybody's horses. And apparently if I follow this path here, this right now where I am was once the canal, this path. So not quite sure, could be wrong actually. It makes sense for it to go under the road over there where the train bridge is, but we'll have a look. Anyway, we're getting down here, so I'll walk you down here and then we'll have a look in this tree line over here where the old canal restarts. But yeah, lovely views, lovely scenery, and this is a popular route for people that still actually walk the whole stretch of this canal. So if I'll talk to you more about it in detail, but any of you canal goers out there, feel free. Anything I say that's mildly incorrect or completely wrong, dive on it and jump in comments and let the people know. Some of you have, you've studied this stretch of canal all your life, so I'm just coming down for the watercourse side of things more than anything. But yeah, this is a very popular route for a lot of canal walkers, cyclists. And yeah, lovely scenes. Nice little bridge over there, over that brook. And that brook actually runs down and eventually feeds into the canal down here. Just missed it. Where a rabbit's just ran, probably a hare, don't know the difference. But a rabbit's just, oh there's one, look. Sprinting off. But one's just run into this little bush here. So nice quiet area down here. Brought wildlife. Doesn't get disturbed as much. Yeah, lovely place. More rabbits right down there. There's one. Stood still at a minute. Everywhere. Oh, there he goes. Just see flash it tail running, look. Now, I have never in my life been down here. Oh, the rabbit just ran straight into this bush here, into this tree. Yeah, never in my life been down here. Don't know what to expect. It's all raw, you all know this. I don't come and do videos. I don't come for a walk and pot in before I start, so to speak. It's all raw. There we go. And this area here is the Chesterfield Canal. Have we got a tunnel? Maybe. But look at it. The restart of the canal. And once a very busy logistics area for back in the day, getting stuff up and down the country. Yeah, I'm on my way down here to do a video based on potential fishing areas. There's a carp down here that's just come up for a slurp under that overhanging bit of rush there, and he's just turned and gone back under. It's really warm today. I think it's like 24 degrees already, and it's 20 past 9 in the morning. So should be very... Oh, there's a fish just topped there as well. So we're going to go for a walk down here. I want to take you down waterside best I can. Don't actually know what's underneath it, but I think it's an old bricked up tunnel, so that would make sense if it went underground. Someone told me that actually it were all exposed, and I think I'm wrong. There's a pathway that comes down there. It's all railed off. So let's get to it. So yeah, like I've said, any of you Chesterfield Canal nuts, I know there's a lot of you. There's quite a few Chesterfield Canal groups as well, actually, that if any of you are interested, a lot of people on there always sharing information about the place. So yeah, it'd be nice to get some comments off you all about this stretch canal, and if there's any sort of history behind it that's not as common as we think. But I'm just going to walk you this little bit. There is the other side of where we are, down in Staveley, where they just installed the new bridge. That's where it stops. This is where it sort of starts again, and it's not very active down here at all. And that's why I want to bring you, because not many people give it much notice. So I'm going to try and get eyes on best I can, and it'd be nice if we could get on that bank over there. It looks quite high up there, so I might have to leave that. But yeah, I'll do it best I can, and yeah, get in comments, talk away. Let's hear it. So there's actually fish topping right at the base down there. They've just stopped now. Over there, look at the corner. Just see movements. Little tiny fish coming up. There's plenty of fish life down here, so we'll have to come for a nosy one day with a bit of tackle. Fishing wise, no active fishing rights at the minute. It's not prohibited. There's no signs up anywhere, and from what I've been told by locals down in Shire Oaks, you can fish it. It's just not on day ticket. Nobody's got the fishing rights to it. So yeah, I think it is a tunnel. It's all bricked up over there. It's all overgrown. You can't see it as good. But there's plenty of fish active right down in that corner there. Just coming up to the surface and having a nibble. So yeah, it'd be nice to have a stroll up and see if we can see any more activity. But definitely a carp there when we got here first off. Having a bit of a nose up to the surface. And with all this scum on top as well, it's perfect for them coming up for a bit of breakfast. But yeah, nice path all the way down. Easy for cycling and walking, all that stuff, if that's what you're into. So I can go over there, but I don't think I'm supposed to. You can keep an eye out for any cruising fish around. Got to remember, how derelict this part of the canal is. The fish will be safer than ever down here, away from anglers, public pressure, just walking around. There's plenty of water there for them, it's deep enough. Oh yeah, loads of life, loads of little fish just coming up and having a top on the surface. Go a bit further up here. Yeah, I know a lot of you'll know about this, and you will have probably searched it on Google Maps, and you'll want to try and figure out the route. And if you do spend a bit of time looking, you can actually find the route on Google Maps from where it were filled in, all the way from Staveley right back to this very point. And there's actually another little tiny stretch of canal in between it all that has a bit of water left in it at one of the locks. So it'd be nice to go and explore down there at some point and see if there's any activity down there as well. But yeah, looks all right. It's plenty deep enough for fish to sort of be happy in there. Absolutely no problem. And if you've not watched my other fishery audit video of the Chesterfield Canal workshop, I actually walked from Worksop Town Centre on the Ken Ward stretch, he's got the rights for there, from Bracebridge all the way to Shire Oaks. And then from Shire Oaks up to where we are now, there's no active fishing rights. It's just all fish at your own leisure, I think, from what everybody were telling me. It's there's no day tickets, there's no one running it. And, well, as you can see, for obvious reasons, it would be an ocean of maintenance all the time, keeping on top of this place, local authority being able to sort of monitor it as well. So that's why there's no fishing rights on here. But I actually did a fishery audit walking up there, which is a good video. I'll put the link in the description for that one. And, you know, if you've not walked the stretch of the canal, I do actually walk you down that bit. So there's a bit of a prominent path here that's been cut in, probably by footfall. It wouldn't surprise me if someone comes down here for a fish every now and again. It looks really healthy. Very healthy indeed. Keeping a sharp eye out for any fish to zoom in on. Lots of little stuff, like probably a little roach and rudd, etc. But yeah, Chesterfield Canal. I'm actually going a bit closer down towards water level now. Oh, wow, so look at all those fish there, look. Loads of roach there. Tons of them. Camera's actually not picking up as many as my eyes are, but right down here in edge. And definitely a safe spot for them down there. Lots of little roach down there. Keeping a keen eye out for any bream or skimmers. Oh, that were a positive splash a bit further downstream. It's got plenty of colour in it. I think this might be the original towpath as well. I don't think there's a lower one. So something came up for a splash when I was talking then. Yeah, it'd be quite easy for fish to live and reside very happy in here. Yeah, a few more roach down there. Yeah, so for any of you canal goers that like chasing hidden dreams, this is another one of those areas where you could come with a rod, a bit of bait, and just come and have like a roving session, just stalking out a couple of forgotten fish. Very nice. Yeah, I grew up in Chesterfield, so I had regular access to the canal, fishing, and you spend so much time on places, you do actually end up seeing some like little river monsters. And you see some massive carp down in Chesterfield. I actually caught a few decent carp, but never any really big ones. And down in Worksop, if you look at the other videos of mine, there's carp well into £20–25 in literally in town centre. Another cutting area here, look, so you can see where it's been trampled down. Could be passing fox or badger or anything. That's common, but could be an angler coming down for a seat. Yeah, actually quite clear as well to say it didn't have any boat traffic on it. It's weedy, but I've seen weedier areas of the canal that's busy with boat traffic. Yeah, go a bit further up and see if we can spot anything. So again, not sure if it's going to pick it up, but a roach there. A few other small bits, camera's not picking it up, but there, look, just see little tiny dark backs on them. Oh, there's a decent roach there, look at that one. See if we can creep up on him. Oh wow, oh it's a skimmer. Oh wow, I can see all the contours of a few skimmers. So, skimmer, skimmer, and it looks like they are surrounded by some lovely roach. Another skimmer there, look. Oh, fish just topped over there. So plenty of skimmers and roach in here. And they look happy enough. Very nice. And I'm probably only 400 yards in so far. So, nice ball of fish down there. Look at all those. Very nice. It's quite hard with weed for your eyes to remind you that you're not looking at big fish all the time. But I am just trying to keep a really sharp eye on for any obvious signs. Again, camera's not going to pick this up very good, but oh, you can just see them. The ball of fish there. Silvers, skimmers, roach. So yeah, I think because they're all sort of backed up to this dead end, you know, they all, I don't know, I guess being cornered is a problem for predator fish, but at the same time, you all know that there's only one way out, I guess, and I guess it could be safety for them. Yeah, lovely colour to it. It looks really healthy. Oh, little pike there, look. See him? Little tiny jack. I bet he's probably 4 ounce, 5 ounce in weight, him. Tiny little fish. There's a bigger fish. See its shadow there, look at middle of the screen. Just going to the right hand side now, it's just dipped down. That were a better fish that way. That little pike has a little tiny roach swirling around it. Not going to strike at any of them. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so definitely a better fish that we've just seen there. And normally on these canals, when you see one decent fish, there's normally they're normally in a group, normally a bunch of them. Oh, there, look. Is it a bream? There, look, just going underneath that little pike. Oh, he swam off. Don't think it would have picked it up very good on camera. Definitely a better fish, nose down. Having an explore away on track at canal, that one there. Oh, and there, look, another one. Oh, camera's not picking it up, he's just gone down as well. So another one there, so there's some better fish. I think they are skimmers, just a bit bigger. Not ruling out any tench as well. Yeah, another trampled down area here as well. Again, it could be a crossing route for any fish, but could be an angler coming down and having a go for some of these fish. More roach down there, look. It's full of fish, absolutely full of them. I'm actually quite surprised. They're either going to be one or other, it's going to be completely void of life, or there are going to be plenty in it. Look at all these roach, seem really happy, these roach in here. Nice. Let's go a bit further down. Another ball of fish just at bottom at bank here, so there's bottom at bank. All those roach down there. Plenty of them. Plenty. I'm actually in a bit of detail already on this video, and I'm not very far in, so if you want to skim through it, if you want to sit and watch it all, I might end up getting as much as I can on this one. I only wanted to come down for a quick visit, but I don't know. I think with how much we've seen already, there's a lot of you out there that would quite like to see, you know, the most of it. Wow, there's loads of fry down there. So what I'll do, I'll persevere. It's not obligatory, you can scroll through anytime you like. I just don't want to miss any good shots of any decent fish that some of you might want to come and pursue. Oh, big splash up there. And again there, look. You see all those chilling. They're all decent roach. Nice fish as well, not you know, sprat fish. Decent fish, you know, it'd be quite pleasant to catch fish like that on a regular, and there's plenty sat there, look. Probably coming just another 100 metres down now, and loads of little fish everywhere. It's pretty much the same story all the way across. I'm just looking out for any bigger sort of skimmers or bream. When it gets really hot in a bit, because these canals are really shallow, the fish come and they just sit right on the surface. So if you come down at a better, you know, a later time of day, I guess there'd be a better chance of seeing bigger fish. I know down at Rother in Chesterfield, back of Brimington Road, pretty much every year, I mean, there's lots of otters, well, not lots, there's a family of otters down there now, but the fish somehow seem to be popping up every now and again. But if you go down there on a red hot day, on a particular bend at back of Brimington Road, all bream and skimmers in Rother, they just come right up to the top. Yeah, a few bubbles coming up, but again, there's just a bit of colour in it, and because this water is fed in from Harthill Reservoir, that's where it feeds in from. It you know, it does bring plenty of colour with it as well. So I don't know. This is probably the healthiest stretch of the Chesterfield Canal, going you know, going outwards back towards Trent. But yeah, we'll keep pressing on anyway, and I don't know. We might see something exciting, but if not, just a nice experience for you all. I've never been down here before. I know some of you might have. But, wow, look at all fry down here. I'll just zoom in on them. All those little fish there, look. Really nice to see. Now here, there is no winding hole or towpath access beyond this point. So, that is a sign for canal boaters that are coming up and down here. You can't turn around, and there's no access back that way. That is the inlet to Chesterfield Canal from Broadbridge Dyke that feeds into Pebbly Res, into Harthill Res, all through all three lakes, down round the back of Kiveton waters, and slowly feeds in this way. So when we've had all the big disasters and all the big rainfalls and everything, this is what helps keep Chesterfield Canal nicely topped up. And there is areas where it is just blowing, so could be silt discharge, could also be, you know, an absolute ocean of feeding fish, which would make sense because this would be a massive sort of food inlet area. I can actually see a bit of like path down here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly, without going in, right, so now I am very water's edge now, right at the edge. This is a very interesting area. I'd love to come down with a little rod, have a chuck out here, and see if there's anything interesting. There's a lot of carp in here. This now goes all the way back to Worksop, and there's been a lot of carp in pretty much every stretch above every lock so far I've seen. So yeah, if you're a bit of an opportunist angling, you want to come down and have a chuck out here for any fish, you've just, you know, giving me just as much of a good chance as anybody. Very nice area, and something that a lot of you will never have seen, and Google Maps, Google Earth don't always give it justice, but it's blowing everywhere. There's patches of bubbles coming up all over the place. I'm pretty confident they're feeding fish. So yeah, very nice. And that area that I've just walked down, it's like freshly trampled as well, so probably an angler comes down here for a dabble already. Yeah, lots of activity. Definitely fish. Oh, we are, look, here's a nice bit of bare bank. Probably a popular area. I've had a little fish just shoot off from edge here, actually. Probably a little perch or something. But yeah, screams fish. Be nice to chuck a bit of bait out here and hope for a nice tench or carp or even a bream. Oh, lovely. I have to bring travel kit down one day and have a go with how light it is. And here we are, we're starting to see a bit of feature now. Look, here's an anchor point for the old boats. Let's get on this platform. yeah, say it's derelict and it don't get much attention. There's definitely a sense of character to it still. Yeah, it looks alright. Oh, little perch or something just hides in that bit of weed there that's swam off. Kind of got my stalking legs on now. There'll be a load of fish underneath that weed over there. Bubbles blowing over there. Just looking for any slow moving shadows. This is only shallow all the way down, so you can sometimes, there's colour in it, but you can sometimes see fish just having a wander, feeding on that track. Yeah, full of life. And again, path as well. Look at that. All caged rock all around it. It's quite a welcoming area, to be fair. I do loads of walking. I don't know if you've seen my other channel. I'm not bang on about it, but I do a bit of walking for charity, and this is an area that I might have to consider for next time. We've had lots of work done up the bank up there. Look. Not a remote area by any means, but it is one of those areas that you'd probably just, you know, you'd never see it unless you saw it published online or in paper or something. Yeah, already we've seen skimmers, roach, little pike, probably a couple of rudd. A few rudd under this tree, just make them ones out there. Yeah, they look like rudd as opposed to roach. Oh, one just turned there. If it just got that on camera, it just turned and flashed for us. Full of fish, absolutely full of them. Right, go a bit further up. Actually nice, I think there's a few roach there with them. Actually a nice fish there. Zoom in on that one next to that bit of weed, see if it'll pick it up. Just there, look. Yeah, decent fish. You won't moan at catching them anywhere, so definitely worth coming down for a chuck. It's places like this that go undiscovered for years and years. I mean after, I know they've been discovered already, but I mean after. And they go undiscovered for years and years, and they end up chucking up some decent fish. A lot of weed here, look, that's been pulled out, so definitely some sort of maintenance has gone on at some point. A lot of this weed, look, it's all dotted everywhere. It won't surprise me if they've been down here at some point doing a rake or a maintenance sort of drag just to loosen it up. But it definitely looks a bit disturbed. Go a bit further down here, and I think there's a lock down here. I think another little pike on the surface just there. I'm sure of it. Just got his one bottom back fin, his lumber fin, or whatever you call it, on pike. But pike shaped. Yeah, some steps going up there, look. Oh no, it's an outlet. So a bit of a tunnel there, a bit of an outlet coming in. I think there might be an industrial estate at back here, so could be some sort of waste disposal inlet for them. Having to really focus through all that weed looking for fish. It's quite exciting because you never know, at some point one of these big bits of weed you're looking at is just going to come to life and start moving. But yeah, definitely some maintenance going on. I can see now there's a lot of rushes cut down here. Definitely made way for something. Probably just to sort of, I don't know, just rejig it, get a bit of a stir. Like here, look, definitely a rake or something's taking it out if you look at the shape of it. So I bet there's like a canal rake boat that's been up here or something. Yeah. Full of life, absolutely full of it. And a bit of a tunnel feature up here as well, so we'll get round that, and I'll do a bit of a sort of a sit rep as to where I am, and yeah, just give you an idea where we are. But again, just bringing it to you as raw as possible. Oh, that were a bigger tail pattern down there then. So yeah, what we're going to call it, fish topping down here. Look, I think under trees, you know, with stuff falling off. Fish will be loving it down here. It smells incredible down here as well. And then the path here goes up onto the bridge here, so this bit can't really get access to it. Probably once upon a time there was a little tiny tow path at the bottom of this little bank, but might have eroded in. It is just like that bank over there on this side. It goes down and some of it just goes straight into water. Some of it it's a bit flat. I think it's just been out of use and derelict for so long that nature's just taken its course. So let's go up on this bridge here and do a sit rep as to where I am. So that's Cuckoo Way that we've just come down, and we are now at Kiveton Park Railway Station, or at least the old station where it once was. So here's the crossroads here, or the entrance to it at least. Do a quick nosy over at the canal before we go any further. So that's it, just under the bridge down there, and don't know which way do we go now. Oh, path here, look. And now we're going to go over this way and head down that way. So yeah, Kiveton Park Railway Station, Packman Lane, and yeah, here's the tunnel that takes you under that way. Well, I think there's a dead crow there. It's a shame. So I'm going to head down here and then make my way over there. It does look like there probably used to be an old walkway down there. Can you see that slope there? Could be how a bridge has been made, who knows. Bit of a wrapped up parcel down there, which I might have to investigate on the way back. But one way gate, no lock on it, so just leave that like that. And then steps down. There's the tunnel. What's that? Tunnel 31? Is that 31? Not what that for? Yeah. Lots of fish topping under that tree down there. So we'll go and have a look there in a second. But I can't really get eyes on here at the minute. It's you're a bit high up. Looks like there's plenty of depth underneath there. See the changing bricks and how it shoots down there. So I reckon this is a deeper area. I'm not going to say deep, but a deeper area than what we've seen. Very healthy. Doesn't look like it's suffering from any major pollution or anything. Every river and canal nowadays has got that blue glaze over it. Oh, this is looking a lot shallower. I can actually see lighter water on either side, and then a nice dark track down the middle here. So, bit of a water inlet over there. So these fish on this top area have got a nice run all the way up and down to the sort of start of where the canal comes in. Wow, lots of roach down here. Camera's picking all them up. Look at all those. For the first time, it's actually better on camera than it is my eyes. Loads of fish. I dare say under that bridge over there are some fish seeking sanctuary, but look how happy they look. And there's loads of them as well. Like, there's a lot of fish just under the surface down here, probably mid-water. Very happy fish, and I like to see that. Look like they're doing very well in here. Oh, see my first canal boat down there. Wow. Look at all those. Absolutely thriving with roach on here on canal at Kiveton Park. There is so many. In fact, camera's not picking them all up, but there is a ball of fish all underneath here. All these down here, look. Zoom in a bit more on those. Incredible. Incredible. You have to go in comments and let me know if you've got any stories at Fishery Canal or any memories of walking up and down here years ago when it was very active. I mean, it's obviously been derelict for a long time, like many years, way before any of you will be able to even remember. But have you got any stories when this were a popular fishing spot, or, you know, it's just any memories at all, really? It'd just be nice to read through them all. Try and put a few, oh, there's a pike. See him down there? Oh, where is he on camera? Oh, the sunlight's just on him there. It's there, look. You see him there? Middle of the screen. Little pike. He's probably half a pound him. Waiting to snap at something. Oh. I've just spotted his mother as well. So there's his mother at middle of the screen. And I dare say she is teaching him how to catch his breakfast. Oh, off she goes. Oh, and there's another one just underneath her, and that one shot off as well. We're trying not to spook her, but off she goes. So a bit of pike action down here as well. Lots of fry, lots of roach. Absolutely everywhere. Very active fish as well. So there's a few, you know, sort of little jacks everywhere. Those little jacks will snap at anything as well. Only when they start getting a bit more mature pike is when they'll hunt and eat only when they're hungry. Jacks will snap at anything. They'll snap at a fish with a fish in the mouth. They are very active. Can't see any better fish yet. But yeah, another nice towpath walking all the way down here. You got to remember and just imagine the stories of what. Oh wow, another pike there, look. See that one? Very nice. Yeah, you'll have to just try and imagine some of the stories and some of the events that took place on this canal when it was part of a very busy logistics industry back in the day, moving stuff up and down. I think it was mainly gravel and seed, people have said. Not the biggest historian in the world, and it's not that I'm not bothered, I just got a rubbish memory. Don't remember much. But yeah, it must have been a great time to live. And I know some of you will say like it will have actually been the worst time, but I'm not a massive fan of today's world. I really am not. So yeah, I'd like to experience back in the day. Definitely like to dress like they did. I sometimes do now, actually. Bit shallower here. Not ultimately shallow, like freakishly shallow, but it's shallower. You can see it bottom pretty much all the way across. And that dark track down middle where everything settles, the fish have learnt to sort of graze up and down that, because their backs being very dark to above predation. It's quite difficult for them to see them when they go up and down that dark track. So any skimmers or anything like that, any tench or carp, might not be able to spot them relatively easily. Wow, I can see right through water here. That sun is cutting all the way through. Look at that. Yeah. Probably 2.5, 3 foot deep there. Oh, there's loads of fish over there. Look at them. You can zoom in on those. See them all? Wow, it is like an aquarium out there. Unbelievable. There they are. Yeah, very nice. And I think down here, somebody's garden might back onto where this canal boat is. Yeah, it's so alive. What's that one? Drum Solo Chester, that one's called. I've just spooked the biggest pike of the walk so far. I'm just walking down off camera and he's just shot off that way. Would have been nice to have got that one. Only thing with pike, they just shoot off in one motion as soon as they see you. Bit of a notice board here. Houses of Parliament and the Chesterfield Canal. Yeah, history. If any of you are interested, done well to last that long there, that. And another entrance to a footpath that brings you down from that area up there. So, and you can't really see it all that good, but every inch of water in front of me, there is at least 2 fry. Like, I don't know if it's going to pick them up. See all them? It is alive with fish on here. There is so many. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, there's some bigger roach, look. Just going underneath that weed there. See them? Absolutely alive. Nice fish them as well. Wow, they've all just spooked. Yeah, lots of roach there. Right, let's go a bit further on. This is very exciting. A bit overgrown this edgeway now, this towpath, but I'll do my best again just to drop in on areas. Can't see all that good. But yeah, nice towpath all the way down here. Lovely walk as well, no major obstructions for me to climb through or get nettled or anything like that. It's no, it's quite handy really. And again, even here there's fish absolutely everywhere. You come down here with a whip with kids or even yourself, pocket full of maggots, you're catching fish. It is just a public aquarium down here. Millions of fry everywhere. Oh, that's a better fish that's just shot off from there. Probably a pike again. Bit of dark water here from the shade off these trees. I think we've got a train just coming over. We have, there's a train. Yeah, there's so many fish. I don't think I've ever seen a stretch of water with so many fry, roach, just absolutely everywhere on it. Very healthy, very successful spawning areas on here. It's a very positive area for fish life. Oh, so now the no fishing signs have started. So, and it's only because overhead power cables. Okay, so that's the first one. And there should be another one a bit further up with my knowledge of this place, walking up and down on lower stretches. So should be another sign further down. It keeps you away from these power lines here. So no fishing from this moment on. And yeah, we'll keep looking anyway, because excitement and all that. But yeah, it's very nice. I weren't going to come down today because on my phone right now it says it's still raining where I am. So I weren't going to bother coming. Wanted to give you all a nice clear view. And I also had another stretch of river in Doncaster to go and do. And I thought, you know what, I'll have a day off. And then, I don't know, it's just my luck that I'll sit at home all day. I'll have 3 or 4 things to do and I'll not do them because it's going to rain and it will be red hot all day. And I'll think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, it's good, no rain for tomorrow, and it will chuck it down all day. So in end, I just threw the remote to the missus and said, I'm off. Darn Canal. Widens up a bit here. This is where I'd expect to see some better fish, where it's a bit wider. Because that track will be a bit wider for them as well. Loads of fish, lots of fry everywhere. Not so you don't massive yet, but lots of fry. So there's another one, look, no fishing overhead, electric power lines. So on areas you can fish further down, well, you can fish. On areas that are popular with fishing further down, there's actually signs between power lines down there as well. So you have to be quite careful if you are coming fishing. Just make sure that you're not in the range or in the middle of those signs. I don't think there's any major sort of repercussions, but if you don't know when you just go and perch yourself and set up fishing and you've not seen them because you've gone in between them, then yeah. Oh, fish just top then. Wow. So now I've had a second to focus. There's millions of fish here. Some better roach out there as well. See them? Public aquarium, this place. And it's completely free of charge. And you can fish it, well, you can't fish this particular little bit because it's power lines, but then you can fish it most areas. A lot of areas that have been trampled down where I think anglers are coming and having a cheeky session. Must be probably for pike, or I don't know, like I say, there might be a few carp that are quite easily caught up here. Really clear. It's got a nice flow on down. I think because it shallows up a bit more down here, it's got a nice flow on it as opposed to further up. Yeah, lovely. Looks like I'm on River 7 from here. Caution, this is not a winding hole. The depth of water is too shallow. So you can't turn around over there. It probably once was, who knows. But it's got a big concrete base at the back, look. Bit of brickwork over there. Zoom in on that. So a winding hole, by the way, is a turning circle, for anyone that doesn't know. So it's where you'd bring your boat in, pull out, and then turn around that way. So yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah, very nice. Not out at Woodley's power lines, look, but they do go over now, over there. So further down there might be another sign, and that'll be the last one where you can then fish again. Another path that brings you out this way. Oh, someone coming down, and then we'll just head off that way. Yeah, lovely. Really nice. Looks like a stretch of river. If I were just to stumble across this out at Woods, I wouldn't think it were a canal at all. I think it were a river. Very shallow here. I can see it bottom right across without even trying to focus. But decent roach there, look, swimming by. So they're not fazed by low water. Alright, just going under these power lines now. There's the sign. That one's probably a bit too close, so there might be another sign further up. So who knows? Yeah, there's fry everywhere. This place is alive with fish. Absolutely alive. Canal and River Trust, I dare say they know about it and they know this, but they have a lot of fish in this part of the canal here. To say there's not a lot of water in it I can see up movement on the surface there, look, and that's all fry just on top. Absolutely loving life. Ah, so that sign is now facing you that way. So that one, no fishing beyond that point, because of power line, so they face it this way. Yeah, the other one's facing into the water, or your reminders. So from this point on, fishing can resume, which is quite handy. So we're probably about 20 metres up from the actual power lines, and it is all about safety. Yeah, lovely. Bit of an overhanging tree there that's fell in. Wants pruning. All right, go a bit further down here. Wouldn't surprise me if there's some nice fish taking cover underneath that. Can we see? Again, if you live local to here as well and you come up and down here, you'll have to jump in comments. Let me know if there's any common sites you see with fish or anything else wildlife based. That's a bit of a mission there. I'm 6'3", so it's a bit of a task that, getting through that. Can I step on here? Yeah, no, yeah, maybe. Still alive. Oh, there's some roach there, look. See them? Oh, topping for us, look. Look at that. Roach acrobats. It's just set back a bit from the path here, but I can see plenty of fish life up there. Tell you what would be nice, coming down with a little fly rod and having a chuck out. Just dropped in here, look. See a little roach / rudd fry on there. Tell you what, if there's any perch in here, they will be the healthiest perch going. Easy meals for them. Easy meals. Yeah, and it widens up a bit up here again. A bit of bare bank here, look. Wow, lots of roach. They're a bit deeper then. Lots of roach just all heading that way now. God, I bet this place tells some stories. It does. Spotted another pike. So over there, look, got his back to us and facing into that bank over there. That dark figure in the middle of the screen, if any of you are wondering. And slowly turning. He's probably waiting for something to come out for under some weed over there or something. But a nice fish, him. Have to come down with a spinner as well, or a bit of brave fishing here on fly actually. Got a nice wide area here. Very open, a lot of open bank. I think wherever we're getting lots of foliage on bank, that's where we see the majority of fish. Wherever we've got like a bare bit of bank like this, look, it's like a bit void. Lots of small bits everywhere, but you tend to be getting like your pike, your bigger roach in areas up there where it's they've got better cover. But yeah, really healthy, not severely overgrown either. I dare say it's probably recently had a rake done or something. I don't know. Someone you might work for at CRT and might be able to shed some light on it for me, but very nice down here. Very, very nice. What is that animal? Someone up there having a right screaming session. Get that. What's that? What on earth is that animal? Oh, stay still. Another pike there, look, middle of the screen for you. He's facing us, that one. Lots of little pike everywhere. And I think that... Oh, is it a fish? It looks like a... It looks a bit tent shaped to me, that. I'm pretty confident that is a tench on its belly. I can see its pectoral fins. I can see its tail fin. That is a fish. Don't know what it is, but it's just sat belly down, just chilling. 100% a fish, that. Probably a tench or a little carp, but it's just sat there a bit dormant, that one. 100%. Anything here? Better fish there as well. To the right hand side, not to the left. To the right, that right hand shadow is a fish. I think the one at left is a log. Yeah. Full of them. Yeah, very shallow all the way across. I can see leaves, I can make out contours at stones in the middle. Active cycleway down here as well, so if anyone you fancy a bike or a biking session, whatever it is you call it, a cycle. We used to just say go for a raz. I don't know if that's still relevant nowadays. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick sit rep and see where we are. So we are here. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, and the idea is to walk down to a place called Turnerwood, down there near the tea rooms. I'll see, yeah, I might not go that far, might come back and do another one another time, but this is not a fishing video, it's not really an audit, it's just me just being a bit adventurous for you to show you. I guess it is a fishery audit, isn't it? We could call it a fishery audit because there is fishing on here. But this is just me showing you another potential area where you can come and just explore life a little bit more than what you probably normally would. I mean, some of you probably look at this and couldn't think of anything worse. But that makes it all that bit more exciting. So if someone turned around to me and said, you want to have a go at knitting? I'm the sort of person to say yes, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And that would be more entertaining than me knowing what I'm doing. So, yeah, just another area for you to come and explore. I'll walk a bit further down, and if there's anything exciting down here, I'll go on the old lens for you all. So let's go and have a look. So this bit here, probably another 60 yards down, actually got a bit of don't know what's this. Why does it go narrow? People tell me in the comments what's this bit for? Is it like a temporary access point? A bit hilly up there though, isn't it? What's this for? Why does it get narrow here? Is it water control? You have to let me know. Educate a guy and tell me. But comes off at path here. Look, there's a bit of a machine there. Don't know. Is it a water outlet? Is there something down there? Let me know. And Let me absorb the information. But yeah, this is very open. Lots of trees all around. Very, very natural looking environment. Very shallow though. Still fish around, little tiny things, but nothing that you'd probably throw a cast at. Yeah, it gets really shallow up here. Maybe this is a stretch at canal that doesn't get used all that much. I can definitely see that the water level fluctuates, and it probably has done today because there's a lot of wet bank over there on display, if you can see that. So maybe there's a lock further down that's in use, don't know. We'll have to go and have a look, but if there's any fish in this upper area above any more locks, then they'll probably be in deeper water. That's probably why they've headed right downstream, because this is very clear compared to up there. We've not had any major rain for a while, and yeah, just not enough to push any sort of nice coloured water down here. Like another old sort of anchoring point here, platform for up boats back in the day. I don't really know what it's called. I couldn't even guess. Oh, little perch just on his way out then. I seen something there, and a little perch has just made his way out this way. So it's nice to see. Bit more water here, just get a little bit deeper as we're going down, and we're starting to get a bit more cover here as well, so there might be some more fish activity down here for you. I've just spooked a pike, probably about £5. I was tapping on record button for a couple of seconds and it just wouldn't do it, and a pike has just flown out from down here. Probably about £5, £6. I need to be a bit more vigilant when I'm trying to get them on camera. But train lines are right here, look, right next to waterside. So we'll drop in here. Yeah, well, plenty of pike up here. Definitely have to come down with a little spinning rod with a jig and come and have a chuck for a few one day. Because they're definitely active in here. They're definitely all sat waiting. Right, got a load of roach here. Might just be able to see them under all the scum on top. Having a circle around. So a few better fish. They've gone right down now then. But fish life. A little bit further down, see if you can spot any more. Oh, lots of, big shoulder perch actually. Zoom in on them quick before they run off. Big shoulder perch. Going that way. That roach in front. Oh wow, look at all them. Perch are actually swimming with roach. Roach size. Enough so then perch could probably eat some of those, and the perch is just actively swimming with them. Loads of fish there, massive shoal. Yep. So yeah, there's definitely busy areas of this Chesterfield Canal. A lot busier than others. And still plenty of fish in it. Loads of fish life. And they're all upstream in an area that don't seem to get much fish in focus really. Nothing massive. I just see something here.